Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rara Coco, Good Vibes Man. Good morning to all of you. Here, I would like to uh, get a chance to let you guys know that I am currently right now with the CEO and CCO of company or ticker symbol COSM. COSM. And I will be doing an interview with both of them. First one is Mr. Greg, is our CEO of COSM, and the other one is Pavlos, is our CCO. Hi guys, how you guys doing?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
So welcome to Rara Coco, Good Vibes Man. We're gonna go ahead and start with a straight up question, a very, very tough questions that I would like to ask all of you, and I would like for you guys to have a chance to answer them. Greg, first and foremost, I would like to ask you, how did you become CEO of COSM?
First of all, I would like to thank you for the invitation. I am a businessman with a vision to achieve something big. We are just getting started. I work in the pharmaceutical industry before starting Cosmos, where I identified numerous opportunities for improvement and consolidation. As a founder of Cosmos, I decided to accelerate my vision by listing the company on Nasdaq to raise capital and gain access to better deals. Last week was our first year anniversary as a public company on Nasdaq, and we are now much stronger with a healthy cash position and minimal debt. We are also experiencing strong organic growth. Our focusing on generating value for our shareholders, and we are look forward to updating them on our progress.
Greg, what is your vision for the company?
My vision is to establish a leading global healthcare group with vertically integrated operation and substantial portfolio for our own brands. Our objective is to generate substantial returns for our shareholders and make Cosmos a big success story. In simple words, my goal is to make Cosmos great by owning its own brands, focusing on both pharmaceutical and nutraceutical, having a large global network, and being a pursuer with cutting-edge technology, very important, cutting-edge technology. We also want to be a diversified company and are always exploring new areas. For example, we are entering the telehealth space in the United States by acquiring ZipDoctor. We are still in very early stages for a very long journey in the health sector with a structured plan to succeed.
That's great. Thanks, Greg. Now, I would like to direct this question, if you don't mind, Greg, to Pavlos, CCO. Pavlos, did any from the company have reached out to the SEC regarding massive naked shorting?
Thank you very much for having me also, Rara, on your show. I would love to answer any questions pertaining to transparency issues. So this is a very good question. We have discussed this matter internally many times, consulted with our legal team, and we decided to hire Wes Christian from Christian Levin Law Group and Alan Pollack from Warsaw Bernstein, two very reputable law firms that specialize in the naked shorting selling information, and we will update our shareholders on time. So we're exploring we're open to exploring various options, such as coupons, sorry about that. With their expertise, we will work on developing a strategy and explore all available options to protect the interest of our shareholders.
Are you listing COSM to upstream?
Yes, we have started the application process in order to do a list our shares on upstream. This, we believe, will increase our investor base and improve the liquidity of our stock. As soon as we have new information, we will update our shareholders again, and we're open to exploring various options such as coupons, digital dividends, and other blockchain innovations.
How about with regards to pipelines on the works?
Again, as previously mentioned, Cosmos is active in many areas. We are acquiring ZipDoctor. We're acquiring Canna. We're focused on improving our operations, our research and development department with our highly trained scientific personnel team is working on a number of projects. Basically, they are based on cutting edge technologies, as Greg mentioned before. And I would give you an example of Cloud Pharma's microbiome technology, which is huge for us. So we expect later in the year to commence the development process for pharmaceutical products through the acquisition of Canna. As a result, this will enable us to continue to innovate our product offerings, focusing on products that have intellectual properties, special formulations produced with best-in-class GMP production protocols. So innovation is already visible in our current portfolio. Halal, kosher, vegan, sugar-free, organic extracted ingredients, you name it. So, of course, all of this will be enabled and accelerated by expanding on our primary strategic target to extend our distribution network, reach out all major markets, North America, Arab countries, Asia. Our recent expansions in this regard, we are currently implementing that. So acquisitions that will contribute to completing our strategic objectives and targets will constantly be explored, capitalizing on our strong, I repeat again, strong balance sheet.
Pavlos, is COSM being shorted, and why?
Well, this is a concern for us. This is why we appointed Share Intel to analyze the trading activity of our common stock in order to identify any potential cases of naked short selling, and stock manipulation. So after reviewing the trading data, we determined that there's a valid reason to go after this matter further. As a result, we have hired lawyers such as Wes to assist us in evaluating the situation and designing our strategy about this.
Do you have any kind of plans in the next 6 months to dilute the shares?
Well, our share price is trading at very depressed levels, Rara. I mean, in fact, our share buyback program is aiming to achieve the opposite, to anti-dilute. Okay, so the share buyback programs reflects the confidence we have in our operating fundamentals and growth prospects, which we believe are not reflected in the current market valuation. It's extremely low. Greg, our CEO, is the largest shareholder in Cosmos. He has invested approximately 13 million since 2019. His weighted average price is above $100. We have a long-term outlook and we will do that in the best for the company to grow in a sustainable manner. So to answer your question, unless there's a massive, again, massive surge in the share price, and I mean massive again, I want to emphasize this, we're not contemplating any dilution whatsoever. At that particular moment, we will consider it as an option, taking into account our cash position and acquisition prospects, which of course will add to our shareholders' value, among other things, and we would act accordingly. So, of course, having in mind to add value to the organization, and again, respectively to our shareholders.
Retail investors, you heard it from the company. They are not going to dilute. There is no plans whatsoever unless there's a massive price up shares, right? With that. And retail investors, make sure that you get this message. Make sure that you send this message to everyone and everybody. This company, COSM, have always been transparent to us. They've always been telling us the truth. They are always communicating with us. And this is the type of company that retail investors are loving and support. And I am one of them that is going to continue to support this company. This questions right now, I would like to address this to Mr. Greg. Greg, why would retail invest with COSM?
There are many reasons for retail to invest in Cosmos. First of all, as Pavlos just mentioned, I have already invested over 13 millions with an average price above $100. In 2022, 6 millions in 2022. I will try my best to help investor and the market understand the value of our assets and business. Our license have significant value, worth millions. Canal license allow us to produce pharmaceutical, and this license has tremendous value, tremendous. Canal also owns attractive debt-free real estate that is worth millions, over 50,000, 55,000 square feet. Our existing brands are being extremely well accepted and have tremendous growth potential globally. We will accelerate launching our nutraceutical categories in major markets, including United States, European countries such as Germany, Austria, France, UK, and well as Arab countries. We expect this to take place in Q3 of this year, and we believe this will have a significant impact on our financial performance. Our legacy distribution business is also very, very strong, generating stable revenues. Our shareholder protection plan includes multiple tools such as buyback, upstream, share intel, and hiring our lawyers. Retail investors are very important for us, an important part of our history, and we will do our best to make Cosmos great.
Thanks, Greg. Thank you very much. Pavlos, why do you think short sellers, market makers, hedge fund, why do you think they are attacking and shorting COSM?
I do not think short sellers know our story well. I do not think they understand that our balance sheet is very strong, significant cash position, low debt. They might think that we are similar to other micro cap companies. I'm confident that this perception will change. This is this is why we're here, to explain the Cosmos story. I mean, however, as I said before, shorting Cosmos is something that really concerns us. This is why we appointed Chair Intel. This is why we hired the lawyers in order to understand the situation better. We're new to this. So we want to understand it, as I mentioned before, better and develop a strategy about this. I cannot comment on anything else right now. Once we have more news, though, we will update our shareholders immediately.
Got it. This question is, I would like to, Greg, if you could answer this one. Greg, one of the best thing about your company that all of us retail investors love is your continued transparent communication towards us, the retail investors. How would you continue to remain transparent to all of us?
Transparency is very important for us. We will update shareholders by regular press releases, which will focus on our organic growth, R&D, acquisition, and much more. There is real fundamental value here. We are more active on social media, especially Twitter, and we look to expand to the other channel. I have now participated in 2 public conversations, including today's interview. We are also investing in digital marketing for our brands as well as corporate communication. And we have set up a position for Chief Communication Officer, Mr. Pavlos Ignatiadis. Again, transparency is very important for us.
Thank you very much, and that's also important to us too, and we continue to appreciate that, Greg. This question is, I want to, if it's okay with you, Greg, if it's Pablos, if you could answer this for me, is the company profitable?
Well, Rara, this is a question that needs to be answered in this perspective. We are currently in a very high growth mode. We have strong focus on profitable operations. Our nutraceutical brands, Sky Premium Life, Mediterranean, and a new line that we'll be introducing in Q3 of 2023 are performing very well, the previous 2, with very high profit margins. Overall, our revenues are expected to increase significantly in 2023 and beyond. Well, both driven by organic growth and, of course, the strategic acquisitions such as Canna. Canna is a huge addition to our organization, and we're going to be introducing again the branded pharmaceutical sector late in the year, which is a huge stepping stone for the organization. So Cosmos has a very strong balance sheet, as I mentioned before. Low debt, low interest payments. So we're focusing on cost efficiencies. We want to further boost our operating cash flows. Ultimately, our aim is to improve per share metrics, drive sustainable growth, and we expect results to improve further in the second part of the year, significantly.
Thank you. This question is, Greg, there is a rumor that people are spreading out there. Is it true that you guys are filing or going to file bankruptcy?
It's ridiculous. Absolutely not. Our company has a very strong balance sheet. We have raised last year, the last 6-7 months, over 54 million. We are debt free. Our cash position is several times higher than our debt. Cosmos is a growing company. I don't understand the question. Is absolutely not. That is the answer.
All right. Thank you very much. Guys, I really appreciate both of your time. I have one more question. I hope you don't mind. And for both of you, first and foremost, I would like to thank you for your time. I know you're both busy and doing a lot of wonders, and I appreciate both of your time to talk to me, a simple guy, and then to send all this message to our retail investors. One last questions, Greg. What are your message to the retail investors?
We are here. I am here. We understand what we need to do, and we are laser focused on developing Cosmos into a lending, a highly profitable company. There are so many things happening right now. Acquisitions such as Kana and Chip Doctor, growing our brands like Sky Premium Life, and at the same time, following and expanding our shareholder protection plan. We welcome all investors. I'm the largest shareholder, and my average price is above $100. Retail investors are a big part of Cosmos. We have more than 200 employees who rely on us, and we are here. I am here, fully aware of what we need to do.
Thank you, guys, for your time. Hopefully we could do this again some other time. I appreciate you once again taking all this time, and talk to you guys soon.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate it.